Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about dopamine. Everybody of course wants to be fit, but nobody does. We are addicted to eat in restaurants which serve fast food. Then why? Does we became addicted to fast food? The answer is simple, because our brain just crave the food very much like it's a scarce, because from very long times the food was not a sure thing, whether we are going to eat food today or no. So when our brain in forests see any food, it try to eat as much as it can to be alive. So when we eat any food, it costs way too much dopamine. This means that the more attractive an opportunity is, the more likely it is to become habit-forming. So, to increase the odds that behavior will occur, you need to make it attractive. How? By making it serving more dopamine, because habits are dopamine-driven feedback loop. Every behavior that is highly habit-forming, like taking drugs, eating junk food, play video games, is associated with higher level of dopamine. The same can be said for our most basic habitual behaviors like eating food and interacting socially. When it comes to habits, the key is this: dopamine is released not only when you experience pleasure, but also when you anticipate it. So, whenever your dopamine rises, your motivation will too. Focus with me, try to think in your brain, how many times when you just think about the holidays or vacations be more enjoyable than actually being on vacation. Scientists refer to this as the difference between wanting and liking. Researchers also found that 100% of the nucleus accumbens is activated during wanting. Meanwhile, only 10% of the structure is activated during liking. To conclude and use all of these, we can use something called temptation bundling. Temptation bundling is a strategy that works by linking an action you want to do with the action you need to do. And its formula is: after current habit, I will habit I need. After habit I need, I will habit I want. It is the anticipation of a reward, not the fulfillment for it, that get us to take action. The greater the anticipation, the greater the dopamine spike. It's a deep explanation, so it's shown in the image. Before a habit is learned, dopamine is released when the reward is experienced for the first time. The next time, dopamine rises before taking action, immediately after a cue is recognized. This spike leads to a feeling of desire and a craving to take action whenever the cue is spotted. Once a habit is learned, dopamine will not rise when a reward is experienced because you already expect the reward. However, if you see a cue and expect a reward, but do not get one, then dopamine will drop in disappointment. The sensitivity of the dopamine response can clearly be seen when a reward is provided late. This was the explanation of how dopamine and habits works with each other. Thanks for watching and see you around.